Week 9 in the NFL, and there's a big matchup in Buffalo on Sunday. Plus, we found a Steelers fan to finally come on the show with us. And I'm going to give you my locks this week, so stay tuned. Because I'm Ashley Haas, and I'm all in.
The money keep calling my name. Dollar signs make you sing.
Welcome to All In with Ashley. I'm joined with a very special guest, a dear friend who's a hilarious actor, comedian, writer, producer, and happens to be a diehard Steelers fan. Joining me is Vinny Fasline.
Please hold the applause. Thank you guys so much. What's up?
What's up? How are you?
Thanks for having me on. This is cool. Do you guys like my
I know. Something different because my Eagles have a bye week. So we're going to talk about the other PA team today a little bit.
Yeah, my favorite team.
Yeah, along with some other obviously I'm going to be giving you guys a breakdown of a lot of games this week. Plus, stay tuned for my locks of the week that I'll be giving you at the end. But I want to start off with, let's talk about the Steelers. Aaron Rodgers and that crazy loss against the Packers, his old team. Did you watch that game?
I mean, we couldn't have done this podcast like a couple weeks ago. Nice. Yeah, you're coming off of 2 weeks of being a Steelers fans. The last 2 weeks have been rough. I mean, the thing is, since I don't live in Pittsburgh anymore, it's a lot easier to deal with. But man, if after the Steelers lose on a Sunday, you go into work on Monday, or you just go about the city is just angry. Everybody. Diehard Steelers fans, they carry it the rest of the week. Last 2 weeks have been rough. I like Aaron Rodgers. I think it looks great.
Yeah.
This defense is, I mean, honestly, his stats are pretty good. He's been doing pretty good. Every game's been throwing over 200 yards except maybe one game. And then, I don't know. This defense is bad. That we have the number one, most expensive defense in the league. So we should easily have we should have better defensive stats, but we don't. So,
and you guys are going against the Colts this week.
Colts are
They are the best team in the league right now.
Yeah.
All of them.
Offensively, they're insane. And our defense, I don't know, trash? Can we say that? Are we allowed to say that? I'm a Steelers fan. I'm allowed to say that. You're trash. What are you doing?
I talk about my own team that way, so it's fine. Yeah, I mean, that's how you are as a fan. It's like a love-hate relationship.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, listen, the Steelers are home. They're coming off of the tough loss against the Packers, which was rough. But, I mean, going against this really tough Colts team.
In Indianapolis.
No, it is home. It is home for you. It's home for you.
That's right.
But the Colts are still a 3-point favorite on the road.
Yeah, they should be right now. The way that they're playing. Ah, man, yeah. And I have a friend that's a diehard Colts fan, so this is going to be a fun little rivalry. Fast bang. Yeah, I mean,
do you think your Steelers could win this?
Honestly, here's the thing about the Steelers. They always play to the caliber of the team they're playing. For as long as I've watched them, we would play teams. It would be like a Browns team that would be 1-16 and we would lose, or we would just neck and neck. Sometimes it could be the Chiefs in their prime and we'd be neck and neck. So I don't know. Somehow they pull it off to make us always have high blood pressure.
Crazy.
Usually,
yeah. I mean, I'm going to probably maybe add this to my lock of the week. I won't tell you who I'm choosing, but I know. I'm sorry. No,
she's an Eagles fan. This is bias.
Please continue watching the show. But you know who I do want to talk about also is for the Colts is Carly Gordon, the daughter of the owner who has now taken over and is the new current owner of the team. She's been on the sidelines, and as a boss woman with the headset on, she has created this, helped this team become what it is. But there have been some talks about whether or not she's micromanaging and whether or not she should be on the sidelines. But look, they are the best team in the league right now.
I don't know what she's doing.
She's doing it. Yeah, let her do it.
Show up to sidelines. Who gives a
Eagles.
Can we say the S word?
You could say it. It's fine. If not, we'll bleep it. Yeah, it's fine. But I mean, honestly, I want her for us. I think more women should be involved in football because it's a great way. Your face just couldn't even keep it a second. What was that face?
What? No. I mean, I know. No, I'm laughing at I should. I said about
And you were like,
I'm sorry, guys.
oh, I thought you were like more women in football.
Oh no. Listen. Hey, some of these owners are micromanaging. I mean, look at how the Jets. I don't know. Like some of these teams, the owners need to stay out of it. For a long time, people were talking about when they were the Redskins. It was who's the owner's name?
Oh,
Uh,
yes.
anyways, he was on the sidelines doing the same.
I just always, I'm like, it's fading me, but I always remember him from Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt when they always used to make fun of him on that show.
I've never seen it.
You've never seen that? Oh, it's one of the greatest.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I just feel like sometimes, let the coaches and the players do their thing. The owners they should just be, financing the team. That's what they're supposed to do. And then they, hire people to manage it. So
What is she?
she's doing great.
Oh, yeah.
She's out there.
She needs to see where the money and the expenses and everything need to go and how well they're playing and whether or not they should have their contracts, renewed and if they're worth that price.
Yeah.
So I kind of get it. I get it. But listen, anyways, I'm a fan of hers. So Carly, you're a boss to me. But okay, so enough about your Steelers. I am curious though.
That was short-lived.
That was very short-lived. And enough about
Moving on.
moving on.
Now to Grace Bowling.
Are you a Pirates fan since you're a Steelers fan?
Okay, so
We went to the Dodgers.
I did. Here's the story about my baseball history. I grew up in Ohio, so I was a Cleveland Indians fan.
Yeah.
And I moved to Pittsburgh, and then it's hard to be a Pirates fan. The team they never financed the team more than everyone else. The Yankees have a $200 million salary cap. The Dodgers,
Always with the leftover Phillies.
Bob Nutting has never put into the Pirates. He's never made the Pirates team that was able to play because he doesn't put enough money. He's satisfied with what he has. That's why I don't know. That's why baseball's hard. There's no salary caps. All these teams it's always the same teams that have the money.
Yeah.
But unless you stack up some young, youthful players that are whatever, just killing it. But anyways, so it was hard to be a Pirates fan. And I was an Indians fan originally. Then I moved here to LA and I became a Dodgers fan because I watched more games. I went to more Dodgers games than Pirates.
You went to a good Dodgers game. You went to the World Series.
Can I grab that?
Oh, yeah. Well, this is mine, but you can borrow it. The Brooklyn Dodgers. This was my grandma's pennant. She actually went to this in 1955. She really did go to that. Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah. Jackie Robinson.
Very nice.
She's a legend. But, listen, are you cheering for, so you're cheering for the Dodgers?
I've been to so many Dodgers games.
Okay.
I went to the game the other day.
Yeah.
Not last night, but it was 2 nights ago.
Yeah. Ohtani, man. I felt so bad for him because I watched that game and they interviewed him right after they won and he was exhausted. And they actually said, how are you going to prepare and pitch tomorrow? And he goes, I'm going to sleep immediately. This is the only answer. And then they were like, okay, go.
Yeah. And he also, I don't know if you guys saw, but he slid into second base on one of his runs. And I watched him come off and shake his hand like it was hurting, which he should have never slid. I mean, just take the out. But he was shaking his hand on the way back like this. So I feel like he hurt himself slightly. And that was something that he didn't talk about. But anyways, it was a bummer they lost.
Yeah, it is a bummer. And, I love that the series right now is tied 2-2. It's been such a good, amazing series. I've loved watching it. Freddie Freeman getting that last hit was incredible in the 18th inning, 6 hours and 39 minutes. I watched all of it. I was exhausted. I was holding my eyes open in the end, but I did it. And I can't even imagine for people also in Toronto, how they were also staying awake with the time difference. And it was 3 something, I think, in the morning. It was almost 3 in the morning when it finished. But, hopefully it won't go that long this time. But I have been loving watching the series. I think Ohtani's hilarious with his little movements and he does these little dances and little jigs. He's just so cute. But listen, I'm a huge baseball fan, but we do have to get back to football. So let's talk about the team that beat your Steelers. Since we're not done, we're not talking about the Steelers. Oh, sorry, I'm talking about the Packers.
I know.
Not Packers. His old team, Aaron Rodgers' old team.
Oh, at home.
Yeah.
And that was a stat for him. If he would have beat that team,
It would have been great. He was a little saucy not giving his shirt to Jordan Love.
It's hard when you can't keep the offense on the field game. And I don't know. At home is very disappointing.
Yeah.
Very disappointing. I don't know. It's a love-hate. Makes me frustrated to watch this defense that our team has been built on being.
Oh, you're still talking Steelers. Oh, you're not giving up on
I know. I want to talk.
it's like, oh, okay, keep going.
We can talk about the Packers.
Steelers. No, go on. So tell me more about
Actually,
no.
ironically, my second favorite team was the Packers growing up. I remember one of the
Really?
first Super Bowls I ever remember watching as a kid was Brett Favre's like rookie year. And I liked him. Yeah, because I was in Ohio at the time. And there was a period in those years when the Browns, there was no team.
Yeah.
And they moved to Baltimore. It was the Baltimore Ravens. Or Modell took them there. And then I was just watching, football. And it was the Packers. And it was Brett Favre's rookie year. So I was kind of a Packers fan when I was a little kid, and then I moved to Pittsburgh, and game over. And then the Steelers played the Packers in the Super Bowl in 2000 something.
The Packers have just been incredible. Like,
Okay.
actually, they've been so right now they are. Where are they in their league? I think they're leading the league, if not tied. Let's see. The Packers they're leading the North with 5-1-1, and the Lions are second at 5-2. I really do think the Lions are the better team.
They're not
in
playing
the North. They're not. But let's just talk about this easy win. Clearly, that Vegas thinks Packers are a 13.5-point home favorite. That is a huge spread. It's unsure if Bryce Young's going to play, and the backup would be Andy Dalton, which is probably why that spread is so high, because he threw an interception, he lost 2 fumbles, and he was sacked 7 times. The 7 times being sacked isn't all his fault, but the Packers usually do win when they play each other. I will say this, the spread is usually closer. So I think 13.5 points is kind of high. I don't know that I'm going to touch this game and put it in my locks, but it is worth saying that, the Packers are definitely going to win. I just don't know if they're going to cover that 13.5 points. I feel like the Panthers are not that terrible, even though they've been playing not the best. I don't know.
Packers look good. I mean, nobody cared about the Panthers until this year. I mean, this year they've had some growth, and if there's a team energy thing, I feel like every team. Sometimes I'll watch chemistry between players.
Yeah.
I can't remember if it was last year. You start to see tight end, and I play fantasy football, so.
How you doing in your league?
I'm winning in both of them. I'm like top 3 in both of the leagues.
Okay, nice.
Yeah. So, but I look for chemistry with players, and right now the Panthers have a little bit better chemistry than they did the previous year. But yeah, I mean, you're going with Packers because they just are the better team. But spread, I don't know. I mean, yeah.
If you ever need help with your fantasy football team, I'm already helping one friend, so I can help another. I'm like, oh yeah. Actually, he goes up against some actual other NFL analyst, because he does this with Paramount. So
Really?
yeah, so I'm like, oh, this is hard. I take it seriously, so I get really like I study it. But yeah,
I've been pretty good about staying on top of mine.
good, because on Thursdays, if you forget to set your lineup, it's the worst feeling. So everybody at home, set your lineup. Don't forget to set your lineup this weekend. All right, so let's talk about a game that I'm actually really, really pumped about. I'm just going to skip straight to Broncos and Texans. The Broncos are heading into Houston to take on the 3-4 Texans, but that spread is actually favoring the Texans at home because they just came off of a statement win against the 49ers. I mean, that was pretty crazy game, but it was a beat up 49ers team. Let's be real. So the Broncos, I've been loving watching. I've been taking them almost every week. They have a 6-2 record. 6-2 record. No one realizes how good they've been playing, but they're actually, I think this is one of my locks. I'm going to make it Broncos plus 1.5. I mean, you're getting 1.5 points.
Yeah, the way they've been playing, yeah, it is funny to try to talk like an expert. Like I can't even.
I'm proud of you. You're really good at this.
Yeah, so I could throw the ball about 5 yards.
Do you want some notes?
No,
You're not that.
no.
I gave him my cheat sheet. I just made those
just
little notes. You can scroll. You can just pretend you know everything.
really.
Yeah, look, I put all my notes there for
No, it's fun to try to navigate all my own. Here's the thing about the Broncos.
Yeah.
Now,
Here, read that. Read
Oh.
that. That's a good stat.
okay. Oh, Bo Nix, which by the way, he's on my fantasy team.
Oh, good. Okay, great.
Okay, yeah. These are good stats. 1,803 yards, 15 touchdowns, 5 interceptions for Bo Nix.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why he's still on my starting, and I did have
Yeah.
Justin Fields originally, which
Oh,
those bad boys.
yeah. I'm glad you don't.
CJ Stroud, 1623,
Yeah.
1,600 yards, 11 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. Denver
That's
on a 5-game win streak.
Mm,
That's pretty impressive.
right? So
Steelers on a
finding my
2-game lose streak.
would you like my pick of
Yeah,
taking the Broncos?
okay.
Here said, okay, I'm gonna take I think I like the Broncos here. And you get a point and a half.
Of course, I like the Broncos on this one too.
You do? Okay. Great. Amazing. We agree.
I like the Broncos on this one. I'll give you all my picks.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much.
I can't believe I'm giving this out for free.
I mean,
Goal and
seriously,
honesty, but
seriously. Okay, well, you know what? I want to talk about the Bears, who are a 2.5 point favorite going to the Cincinnati Bengals. Flacco and Trey Hendrickson missed practice on Wednesday. If Flacco's out, Browning will start.
Oof.
But yeah, Browning has not been good.
We're going with if Flacco starts, I'm going with the Bengals.
You're going Flacco
If he
would be
starts.
for the Bengals. So you want Bengals if Flacco starts.
Yeah.
Okay, but if Browning starts, you're gonna go Bears -2.5. So here's the thing. I'm leaning more towards Bears here a little bit. The Bears, rookie Caleb Williamson actually has 9 touchdowns and 4 interceptions. The Bengals have the weakest defense in the league, between worst or near worst for points allowed in rushing defense.
They do.
But they are home, and they do still have Jamar Chase, even though he's, they do still have him. I mean, and Browning can't seem to use him very well, but I do think that Flacco, as a veteran,
People sleep on Joe Flacco.
Yeah.
Man. They forgot. He took that Browns team far.
Yeah.
I mean, that guy, he just played the Steelers, #1 paid defense in the league, still have great players, and he won the game. If he plays
40 is the new 20 in football.
at home, it's all QBs, it's all about IQ. So, still has the IQ. Maybe he doesn't have the same mobility, but the guy's got a good IQ. If they were playing a different team other than the Bears, I don't know. But I think if Joe Flacco plays, I think they could sneak another win in.
Okay. All right. Well, this is going to have to be a game time decision, and we'll look into that a little bit more. 49ers, 2.5 point favorite at the Giants. So this will be the first time Jackson Dart won't have Scatterboo. Oh, that was so sad.
Wait. What happened, Scatterboo?
Oh, you didn't see? Oh God, I actually have chills. Like this, it gives me chills. It was gruesome. It was gruesome.
Oh no.
It was against the Eagles too. I feel really responsible. I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I really do have chills. Like I really don't like this.
I heard he was injured, but I didn't know how serious.
No, it's season and
No.
Yeah.
Man, the guy runs like he wanted one.
I know.
He was running like he was looking for an injury.
No, honestly, so I actually watched it live with some friends, and we found it on YouTube because they wouldn't replay it, and I had actually bought the pause and it didn't work, and it's gruesome when you watch it. I strongly suggest don't watch it.
We're gonna cut to a clip.
No, don't watch it.
Yeah.
Don't watch it. It's so gruesome. It's so gruesome. Oh my God, it gives me chills every time. I almost
I heard he was injured, but I did not know the severity.
No, it's like his ankle was backwards
Oh wow.
on TV.
So he's not gonna start next week?
No, he's not. So if you have him in your fantasy, you definitely got to switch him.
Man, honestly, it is sad, but I will
Yeah.
say he was running like he was looking for one.
I know. I was putting him in my player props every single week. I loved him so much. I was such a Cam Scatterboo fan.
Me too.
I even as an Eagles fan, everyone gave me crap, by the way, and yelled at me and said, I don't know if I'm allowed to say that word either, but
Crap?
yeah, I don't know. Everyone
You
gave
did say crap.
everyone gave me heat for taking Scottaboo, and also for being such a fan of his. But I don't care if it's a rival team. If a player is a beast and I call him a young legend. I think he is set up to be a young legend. I really hope that this injury can help him bounce back. But anyways, so listen, Purdy, we're not sure Purdy's going to come back or not for the 49ers. If not, Mac will start, Mac Jones. So this is a really tough game. There's too many injuries, red flags. I think for that, I'm leaning towards, just kind of I'm going to watch it, but I don't think I'm going to give a prediction on it. I think there's too many what ifs. But I do like the Falcons at the Patriots.
You like the Falcons and the Patriots?
I do like that game. The Patriots are a 5.5 point favorite, and the Falcons are going to head to Foxborough, where they're going to face the Patriots. And the Patriots are 6-2 right now, and they're playing really, really well, especially at home. The Falcons have been struggling on the road. They're actually 3-4. It's not great. Honestly, I'm leaning towards the Patriots, and I think they could possibly cover that spread. I think they're going to win by at least a touchdown.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of funny. The Patriots turned around pretty well.
They're beating the Bills in the league right now. They're ahead of the Bills.
Mac Jones with over 1,800
Yeah.
passing yards, 14 touchdowns. Not
Look
bad.
at you with your stats.
Not bad. That was out of the brain.
Yeah, he just knew that. That just like came
Could just remember
Yeah.
exact amount of yards.
Yeah.
The Patriots look good. I always struggled liking the Patriots. I mean,
Me too. Me too.
I don't. I mean, I don't want to root for them, but I feel like they got that game in. But
Honestly,
they don't. It's just like we just struggled with the Patriots for so long. We'll always go back to the Steelers.
well, who struggled with the Patriots for so long was also the Bills. And I think the Bills finally were so excited. I think Josh Allen was so excited to see Tom Brady retire. And everyone's like, it's finally going to be our year. It's going to be our year. And then now Drake May comes in and he's just incredible for the Patriots. And they're leading the lead. I mean, I feel so bad. I feel like Josh Allen can't catch a break, man. He just can't,
I think he did catch a break. He's got a $200 million contract there.
And a hot wife.
His big wife.
Yeah, big wife.
That guy won.
Yeah, he did win it. Fair enough. I mean, all right. You know what? Actually, let's talk straight up about the Bills right now. I'm going to talk about them. So they're 5-2. They're going to be playing the Chiefs. This, to me, is the best matchup of the weekend, and it's actually only playing at 4 o'clock Eastern time, 4:25 Eastern time. I think this should be a prime time night game, but hey, who am I? I don't know anything.
Bills Chiefs.
Bills Chiefs, this is a January playoff game to me.
They're playing in
Buffalo. Yeah, they're playing in Buffalo right now. The Chiefs are a 2-point favorite on the road. But the Bills, they have the better record by one game, So I don't know. The Chiefs are 5-3. And just so you know, as an interesting stat, they played each other now, obviously, many times, but every single playoff game, Allen has not obviously won against the Chiefs, but he has won 4 out of 4 wins, 1 losses regular season.
I know.
He's good regular season. This is regular season. So could the Bills win this one?
Yeah, they could win this one. Like you said, season's different.
Yeah.
I think they're one of the best teams in the league. They're a Super Bowl bound team, I think.
Yeah.
Bills are solid. Patrick Mahomes is playing better.
Yeah.
I know that because I've seen my fantasy football stats in one of my league go up.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, the reason Patrick Mahomes wins in the playoffs is because he's seasoned, he's calm, and he's got great QB IQ. So not that Josh Allen doesn't. It's a different game, man, with the nerves going.
Yeah.
So, but they're at home. I'll take the Bills.
You like the Bills? Interesting. Okay. I do too here.
It's hard to doubt the Chiefs, though.
I know. And then Rashid Rice is back. I don't know. I'm very torn. And also Kelsey's been finally doing Kelsey stuff.
But the Chiefs look so much better.
They look much better. They did not have it together. You know what's interesting? Last game, they weren't playing well before the half. And I actually saw, I saw Andy Reid give an interview, and I just knew he was going to go in that locker room and let them all have it. I just could see it on his face. So I wished I could have done some in-game bets, but I couldn't because I was in California and it's not legal there. So check where it is legal in your home state. But I knew on his face that he was going to come back and they were going to win that game. And they did. It was so close, back and forth, and he wasn't liking it. And Andy Reid is such a huge heart to that team. I think that when he gets you in the locker room, you just kind of you snap out of it. I don't know. I feel like maybe the Bills win it the first half, but if they're losing the second half, I don't know. So this might be a first half for me. Although the Bills do pull it out always in the end, weirdly.
Yeah. This is playoff caliber football.
It is. It's such a good match.
It's always fun to watch two Super Bowl bound teams play each other. I don't know who I would go with. Like I said, I know
I'm leaning towards Bills, but I want the Bills. I do want the Bills to win this.
I want the Bills. Anybody over the Chiefs. I'm so tired of watching them.
Well, the Chiefs actually do not have the best record right now in their league. Oh, so let me say, in their division, they are the Chiefs.
Chargers are looking pretty good in their division.
Yeah.
Um,
So let's see. So in their division right now, they are. I didn't put it in there. Sorry, Broncos 6-1, Chargers 5-3, and then the Chiefs. So Chiefs and
Broncos.
Chargers and Broncos are all right now in the AFC West, like kind of fighting it out.
it's crazy.
I forgot about the Chargers being involved in that.
Chargers, Broncos.
Yeah,
Who would have thought?
Chargers, Broncos, and then the Chiefs.
It's wild.
Yeah. So, well, this will be a good matchup.
I still think they get into the playoffs no matter what.
They always sneak in.
Chiefs will get into the playoffs no matter what. There's no. I mean, there's you can't say anything about Patrick Mahomes. He's just so good. But I still go with the Bills. I think.
Okay. Well, Sunday Night Lights. That wasn't even the Sunday night game, believe it or not. The Sunday night game is going to be the Seahawks that are traveling to the Washington Commanders, aka the Redskins.
Yes.
Okay. So the Seahawks are a 3.5-point road favorite. And I do like the Seahawks. They're 5-2 coming off of their bye week. So, they're rested. Washington right now is 3-5, dealing with a ton of injuries. Terry McLaurin, quad injury. Seattle's wide receiver, Jackson Smith. I can never say his last name. Najaba. Yep. He crushes it. He's having a breakout season. 800 receiving yards already.
Yeah.
Nibinyada. Yep.
It sounds.
You try and say this.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Where is it? Say that name.
Smith.
Jackson Smith.
I've heard this and I can't.
I know. Do it.
Jigba. Jigba.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Uh-huh.
I thought that's actually. Yeah. No,
yeah.
he's having a break.
I'm going with Geno Smith. I don't care if it's an away.
JSN. We call him JSN, by the way, because no one can pronounce it.
Of course.
Yeah. So JSN.
I'm going Seahawks.
Yeah, me too. I'm leaning towards the Seahawks. And do you think
it is so crazy because that Washington looked so good last year?
I know.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of a shame. So I really, yeah, I was just you root for an underdog sometimes, but and Seattle beat the Steelers earlier this year, so I hate them as well. And I actually did want them to get Geno Smith because I think he's a great quarterback. But I'm going with Seattle for this pick. But who am I?
Okay, but do you think
who am I?
Do you think they're going to cover the spread?
Spread is what?
3.5 points.
Yes.
Okay, so on my show,
what if I was wrong with every pick?
It's okay. I actually, there was one week I bombed and I had to apologize. I own it though. Listen, like we do the best we can, but there's a reason why it's not 100%.
You ever see the movie 2 for the Money?
Yes. Of course I have. My childhood was basically spent in billiards bars and racetracks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I got this way. My grandfather was a compulsive gambler, so here we are.
Oh my God.
And my dad wanted a boy, so, that's how it happened. But so when a team is expected
well, there's still hope.
What do you mean? By the way, I do that sometimes. When guys hit on me at a bar and I don't want to talk to them.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, I've done that because if you tell a guy you're taken, they don't care. You tell a guy you're interested in women, they find that attractive. But if you tell a guy you're actually a man, they will walk away. So I've had guys.
Not all of them.
Yeah, not all of them. That's true. Not all of them. But I have had a guy come up to me and I've been like, they're like, "What's your name?" I'm like, "Steve, what's yours?"
Oh no.
And he's like, "What?" I'm like, "Do you work out? What gym do you go to?" Nice Adam's apple. Then I walk away.
And he's like, "I don't care."
Yeah, he was like, "I don't know. It just happened."
You're still pretty enough. You could probably still pick up guys as a guy.
They'll start. You're a guest every week. I love the Steelers.
Well, nobody's ever said that about me, so thank you so much.
All right, last matchup, and then we're going to let you go. We have Monday Night Lights. All right, the Cowboys are hosting the Arizona Cardinals, but Kyler Murray is back, baby. And, Dallas has the 31st worst defense in the NFL, and that makes me smile. I'm sorry. But I do weirdly like them in this matchup. They're a 2.5 point favorite at home. You know, Arizona, if Murray is back, he should be back. If not, it's Jacoby Brissett, who's still not a terrible backup, but I don't know. Arizona at Cowboys.
I'm gonna go with Cowboys.
Yeah, I hate to say it.
I
can't even cheer
I
for
love Kyler Murray,
him.
but he is coming back,
Mm-hmm.
so it doesn't mean he's got his groove. Still don't got a groove back, you know.
Doesn't have a groove back.
But the Cowboys do not look good, so I don't know what's going on with them.
I know, but
Uh,
they're still second in the division right now, believe it
It's
or
all
not.
sloppy. They just look sloppy.
I know.
Maybe I'm bitter because they have George Pickens now, but I'm gonna go with the Cowboys. I don't know why,
Okay.
but who am I?
All right. Well, I mean, I appreciate you taking the time to give us your expert.
What if all my picks were just flawless and now people are calling me left and right like, come on, he's the pick guru.
You are the pick guru because you know have you ever played poker with somebody who's never played or blackjack and they win every time? You could be like first luck, like the first time, good luck. Everything you pick. My mom gets them right. She'll be like, "Oh, I like their outfits. They're gonna win." I'm like, "What?" But then they win.
Don't follow my picks.
All right. Well, don't follow Vinny's picks, but follow mine because I'm about to give you Ashley's locks of the week right up next. Now it's time for Ashley's locks of the week, where I give you my pick six. Let's start things off with a team that I'm sure of, the Denver Broncos. Now, listen, last week we did go 3-3, and I know I wasn't my best. This, I'm telling you, trust me on this. The Broncos, they're a lock, okay? Denver's on a roll, and Bo Nix has thrown for 1,800 yards, 15 touchdowns this season. He is killing it. And honestly, they are getting a 1.5, so done. Easy. That's my first lock. My second one are the Colts. They are on the road. They're a 3-point favorite. I easily think that the Colts are going to cover this spread. So I'm going to say take the Colts and spread them. My next lock of the week are the Lions. They are an 8.5 point favorite. Now, listen, that is a huge spread, but I am telling you, the Lions right now, they are on fire. I am loving watching Detroit play. Jared Goff has just been incredible. And honestly, this is an easy one for me. They've covered the spread so often. So leaning towards them doing it again. I think they're going to cover it again. So I'm going to take the Lions and I think they're going to cover. So spread them. The Patriots are a 5.5 point home favorite. And the Patriots are acting like a Tom Brady driven Patriot team, but they have Drake May, who is the new TB, dare I say it? Too soon. Too soon. I know. I heard it even. But here's the thing. They are leading their division right now. They are in front of the Bills. They are a team to contend to. So the fact that they're playing a team like the Falcons, I think this should be an easy win for the Patriots. I definitely think that they can easily cover that 5.5 point spread with a touchdown. So spread them. Now let's go back to the Broncos at Texans game. Now the over under win total is 40.5. I kind of like the over here. And I know everyone's thinking it's going to be a low scoring game, but I think that between the Texans are allowing 32 plus points per game, the Broncos are allowing 21 points on the road. So a 40.5 seems really plausible to me here. I'm leaning towards the over hitting. And who wants to take an under? I mean, that's just no fun. So I'm taking the over in this matchup, and that's actually one of my locks of the week. It is one of the lowest point spreads, and I don't understand it. Definitely think it's going to be a higher score than that. So we're going over. And then the final pick of the week is the Seahawks at -3.5. I think they're going to cover against Washington only because Washington right now is just there's too many unsureties. And the Seahawks have been playing pretty well. I know that the Commanders are home and it is a little bit riskier. So that is why I put it at my last pick of the week. I don't feel as confident. My confidence level is probably about I'll say 7. I'll give it a 7. But I do think that we are going to do so well. If you put all of these in, you are sure to make some money with me, honey. So those are my locks this week. I hope that we do well. Leave a comment. I would love to know if you agree, you disagree, you think I'm crazy. I think I'm crazy, so why not? But anyways, thank you all so much. Give me a like, subscribe, and follow us on YouTube. Guys, that's my show. I will see you soon, and we will talk about these matchups. Oh, I can't wait. I'm so excited because I'm Ashley Haas, and I'm all in.
The money keep calling my name. Dollar signs make you sing.